Welcome to the News Hour. Tonight, federal agents are intensifying their search for the person who shot and killed conservative activist Charlie Kirk. The 31-year-old was killed yesterday as he was speaking to a crowd at Utah Valley University.
Today, the FBI released photos of a person of interest, and investigators say they've recovered the weapon used in the attack. Meantime, Vice President J.D. Vance and his wife are in Utah to meet with Kirk's family and friends. Charlie Kirk's body will be flown on Air Force 2, the vice president's plane, from Utah to Arizona, where he lived with his family. We begin our coverage tonight with this report. Tonight, a manhunt is underway for the shooter who killed Charlie Kirk. At Utah Valley University, investigators scoured the campus for clues.
Good morning.
This morning, authorities say they're analyzing evidence found at the scene.
We have recovered what we believe is the weapon that was used in yesterday's shooting. It is a high-powered bolt-action rifle. That rifle was recovered in a wooded area where the shooter had fled. The FBI laboratory will be analyzing this weapon. Investigators have also collected footwear impression, a palm print, and forearm imprints for analysis.
Today, the FBI released photos of a person of interest, offering a $100,000 reward for information leading to an arrest.
The suspect blended in well with the college institution. We're not releasing many details right now, and we will soon. But right now we're not. But that individual appears to be of college age. We are confident in our abilities to track that individual.
Kirk was shot yesterday in front of a crowd of thousands gathered for the kickoff of his so-called American Comeback Tour. It happened in the heart of the Utah Valley University campus. Authorities say the shooter appeared to have fired from the rooftop of this building, over 200 yards away from where Kirk was speaking on the campus quad. He was hit while answering a question about mass shootings.
Do you know how many mass shooters there have been in America over the last 10 years?
Counting or not counting gang violence?
Great.
Chaos and panic erupted as the scene unfolded, leaving witnesses unsure at first of what was happening.
I hear this loud sound and I'm like, that wasn't what I thought it was, is it? I was like, no, this can't be happening right now. And we all ducked.
Confusion quickly clouded the investigation. Hours after the shooting, FBI Director Kash Patel posted that the shooter was in custody, only to later backtrack and say a suspect had been released and the probe was ongoing. Officials then said a different individual had been detained and questioned, but was ultimately released. President Trump announced today during a September 11th memorial event that he'll posthumously award Kirk the Presidential Medal of Freedom, the nation's highest civilian honor.
We miss him greatly, yet I have no doubt that Charlie's voice and the courage he put into the hearts of countless people, especially young people, will live on.
Kirk's influence, especially among young men, helped propel Mr. Trump back to the White House in 2024. In a video message last night, the president blamed his political opponents for Kirk's killing.
Radical left political violence has hurt too many innocent people and taken too many lives.
Officials have not yet announced a motive for Kirk's killing, and political violence is not relegated to one side of the aisle. In Washington, D.C. today, some lawmakers blamed the media for rising political violence.
You are responsible for that assassination yesterday, and you should be ashamed of yourself. It's disgusting.
I'm not going to point the fingers at either party. Both parties has guilt. I think the media has some guilt.
While others called on fellow elected officials to tone down the rhetoric.
This is about the emergence and uncorking of violence that we're talking about, and it is absolutely gotten to a point that is where we need to really look towards our leaders to lower the temperature.
That's as Vice President J.D. Vance visited Kirk's family in Utah. He's survived by his wife Erica and 2 young children. At just 31, Kirk had become one of the most influential conservative voices in American politics, an ally of President Trump since 2016 and a confidant to many in the White House. He wielded outsized influence for his age. Kirk founded the conservative group Turning Point USA at 18 and quickly built it into a political powerhouse, known for its campus activism and widely followed podcast. His views earned him a loyal following and frequent controversy.
And the Civil Rights Act, though, let's be clear, created a beast, and that beast has now turned into an anti-white weapon. Surgeon and flight are the top two. You're going to remove my appendix, and you're a black lesbian. In Leviticus 18 is that thou shalt lay with another man shall be stoned to death. Just saying. Children of the West are being taught with primarily Jewish dollars subsidizing it to view everything through oppressor-oppressed dynamic.
Kirk's death and the current political atmosphere prompted condolences from all 4 living presidents, who also condemned his killing. And California Governor Gavin Newsom, who debated Kirk on his podcast, wrote on X, "The attack on Charlie Kirk is disgusting, vile, and reprehensible. In the United States of America, we must reject political violence in every form." That, alongside a wave of reaction from the right.
It's happening. You got trans shooters, you got riots in LA. They are at war with us. Whether we want to accept it or not, they are at war with us.
We all knew him well, and he's going to be missed, truly.